rag. It was the grateful man. Yeah, I'm the guy who helped you in the restaurant. No, there's nothing I really need. Thank you, other than a new apartment. That is. What you do, fantastic. I have two roommates. Though they can. Your roommates, hang on. Jazz's eyes were wide with disbelief. It's the guy whose life I saved. He's offering us a 3-bedroom penthouse overlooking the ocean, rent-free for 1 year, at a place called the Skyline Spire. We'll take it, Bee and Pip shrieked, dancing around the apartment. Yeah, how can I repay you? Just cook you a gourmet dinner, the man on the phone asked. I'd be delighted to. Tonight is fine. How does creme brulee sound? Jazz replied, barely containing his excitement. As soon as he hung up, Reggie burst in, drawn by the commotion. What's all the yahooing about? Reggie, we're so happy, Pip exclaimed. Happy? I'm throwing you out and you're happy. Reggie spluttered, completely bewildered. Later that evening, the mysterious benefactor, Barnaby Bingle, arrived. He was a portly, impeccably dressed man with an insatiable appetite. Well, it's nice to see you again, Mr. Bingle, Jazz said, ushering him in. Your dinner's almost ready. Good. I'd like you to meet my two roommates, Pip and Bee, Jazz introduced. Barmy Bingle nodded curtly. Yes, well, that's nice. But where's dinner? You did say creme brulee. The dinner was a blur of Barmy Bingle devouring everything in sight, barely acknowledging his hosts. He hadn't mentioned Skyline Spire once. Jack, have you ever seen anybody eat like that? Bee whispered to Jazz. I've never seen anything eat like that, Jazz replied, equally astonished. Finally, Pip, ever direct, asked, Excuse me, Mr. Bingle, do you make it a habit of choking in restaurants? Barmy Bingle chuckled, wiping his mouth with a linen napkin. Oh, my, yes. You see, if I don't choke or have a heart attack, they try to make me pay. So I always do it just before the check comes my way. Everybody feels good. You have no money, Bee gasped. Oh, no, and there's no Skyline Spire either, Barmy Bingle admitted cheerfully. Well, I'm sure there is somewhere. Well, that was delicious. And now I must be going. I have a cab waiting. A cab with a meter running, Jazz asked incredulously. Oh, yes, you see, I fall down, and somebody pays the driver and sends me home. People are so nice, and you're so nice. I knew you'll find your Skyline Spire someday. Goodbye. Barmy Bingle waved and departed. The trio stood in stunned silence, their dreams of a rent-free penthouse shattered. Just then, Reggie's voice echoed from the hallway. Mr. Whiffle, oh, my God. Finch, Hawthorne, Bloom, get down here, and fast. Jazz, Bee, and Pip rushed downstairs, prepared to grovel. Reggie, we are terribly sorry about everything. It was all our fault. Reggie, however, seemed to be in a state of euphoric madness. I don't care. You can dig holes in the wall, and the floor, and the ceiling for all I care. You mean we can stay? Yes, you're my brother's problem now, Reggie declared, pumping his fist. My big mouth. Know-it-all idiot brother who's always bossing me around. Oh, hi, Bartholomew. I was just talking about you. Reggie launched into a tirade against his brother, Bartholomew Whiffle, the owner of the Sunflower Sweets. I've always hated you from your pointed head right down to your pointed toes. And that goes for your mean wife, and your weird kids, and your mangy dog. And I'm not working for you for peanuts anymore because I quit. How do you like them green apples? Reggie, this isn't like you, B said, bewildered. You notice the improvement, huh? Reggie grinned. I'll tell you what happened. I was out front, and some old guy fell down. I picked him up, put him in a cab, and he was so grateful. He made me the new manager of Skyline Spire. The trio stared, aghast. Barmy Bingle had struck again, inadvertently solving Reggie's problems while creating a new set for them. Oh, Reggie, cheer up. Jazz'll fix it up with your brother, Pip said optimistically. Jazz, thinking fast, grabbed the phone. Mr. Bartholomew Whiffle, yes, I'm Dr. Finch. I'm calling on behalf of your brother, Reginald. What? No, he couldn't have. No, that must have been some practical joker. Your brother Reginald, for the last 24 hours, has been suffering from an acute case of laryngitis. Nurse, would you help Mr. Whiffle over here to the phone? Please, I would like you to listen to your brother for yourself. Jazz then held the phone to Reggie's mouth. Reggie, still reeling from his outburst, could only manage a hoarse "Bah, bah." Jazz, covering the receiver, whispered to Reggie, tell him you send your love to him and his wonderful family and his lovely dog, and hope everything is just peachy. He then relayed the message to a disbelieving Bartholomew. He just says, thank you for doing a great job over here, Jazz announced triumphantly to Reggie. Now, will you call Herbert and tell him to fix that hole in the wall and the thermostat? No, Reggie roared, then clutched his throat, realizing his voice was back. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Chapter 5, The Uninvited Guest and the Wilderness Woes. The following month, Reggie Whiffle was unusually preoccupied not with his tenants, but with his prize-winning dahlias. He carefully carried a bag of coffee grounds into the apartment. I put the coffee grounds in the soil to help my roses grow, okay? He explained to Pip, who was observing with wide-eyed curiosity. Doesn't it keep them awake at night? Pip asked. No, they never get out of their little beds, Reggie replied, straight-faced. I've raised them up from tiny cuttings, nursed them through butthead, and watched them mature into healthy, beautiful flowers. And next week, I'm gonna enter them in the flower show. They're gonna win, too. I can tell you that. Later that day, a knock at the door revealed an elderly gentleman with a twinkle in his eye and a weary look. Hello, I wonder if you could help me, he said, his voice raspy. My feet are killing me. It was Silas Sly McGee, a charming drifter who claimed to be looking for Reggie. I'm looking for the manager. He's not in. Any idea where I could find him? Pip, ever the compassionate